You're watching The Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on?
Well, it's Wednesday, and for some reason, it's just me here. So this is gonna be very different. But real quick, Nick, get in here real quick. John's here. But yes, I'm filling in for both Nick and John today. They both had things they had to take care of, so it's gonna be very different. Very different show, but hopefully it'll go good.
Of course it will. Of course it will. Why wouldn't it?
I'm not much of a talker. Hang on.
It'll go great. And John, this just came in. John will get first crack at it if he wants it.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Chuck Dixon, Gordon Purcell, $12 if John wants it. If John doesn't, then it'll be up for grabs. So, what if the Punisher killed Spiderman?
I'm a huge fan of What If.
You and me both.
I talk to a lot of people. A lot of people I talk to, they don't like What If, but I don't know. It's just so different, and it's just a different take on a story, and I don't know. It's cool to me.
Well, it's cool, and it's amazing how some What If, kind of like Kingdom Come and some Elseworlds, become part of canon eventually. So, sold to John. $12.
Oh, nice.
There you go,
John.
John.
Write that note down.
So, big show tonight. Better guest. She's much nicer than John or Rex. So, it's the Amy Alex show. We've got the A team here.
I guess that's one thing to call us.
Yeah. So, go guys, have fun.
So how you doing today?
I'm all right. How about you?
No, I'm good. I was gonna say Rex just hit me up before and said he don't think he's gonna be there in time. So I think he actually said it was just gonna be me and Kyle, but I don't even think Kyle's doing the behind the scenes stuff today.
JD's helping us out today.
JD.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, just all the best things in life happening all at once. It's hard to describe just the amount of joy that goes on here every day. How I just realized I was just about to ask you how you guys were doing, but that's exactly what you've been talking about for the last 10 minutes. So I guess we're all doing good.
Thank you.
Allergies definitely hitting a little hard today, though.
Oh,
Yeah. See, you're having problems with that.
Yeah, it's moving back to the area.
Jen's here, Lars Man's here, John Filios is here. Thank you all for joining us.
Josh Wentz, happy new comic book day.
Yes,
That's
it is
a good
not,
week,
it is
too.
comic book day, and we're going to show some off today.
We are. Yes, we've got something special for like a lot of different fans. We got some Deadpool fans taken care of. We got the what was the other thing I was looking at? The Cowboy Bebop fans. Man, that looks really cool.
Cowboy Bebop set right here.
And that's all Ken Hazer, right?
I was gonna say it
Okay.
looks really good from here.
And he was the man. So I guess real quick, Alec, I don't know if you talked to Rex about it yet. Have you seen Doctor Strange or?
I have seen it. I don't know if you did. I actually really liked it. Yeah, I really liked it.
Me too. I understand the criticisms, and even if it's not a perfect movie, I still had a great time. I went with friends. I went with family. We went opening night. It was really cool.
You know, I felt that same way. I really enjoyed it. I thought the visuals, the music, and just like everything was really cool. But I do get the criticism too. If you didn't like it, I wouldn't be like, oh man, really? No, I get it. I'm also a big Sam Raimi fan though too.
So explain that to me. I have not heard anything, any ratings or anything about the movie yet, and I liked it. But like, what are people saying that was wrong about it?
I would think more on how Wanda's handled, how some stuff, maybe how America Chavez is handled.
I can understand that, but you have to remember that she is much younger than she was ever in the comics in this movie. She's 14, where I don't think she was ever younger than 18 in the comics. They're giving her room to grow in, I think, with Miss Marvel, so that we can tell some stories and then get them all together when they're around, late teens, early 20s.
Spoiler free as possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say I won't spoil anything. I won't get into it.
Like I just appreciate they took risks with this movie, with Sam Raimi's direction and the horror elements, which I really did enjoy it.
Yeah, I really did too. There's a few things that I was really surprised that Marvel kind of allowed. But other than what you said about just how Wanda and then America Chavez was handled, I'm not those other characters that popped up. I saw people who were really upset about how that was handled as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Jen was just asking it in chat. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I mean, I know the reveals themselves, like the audience I was with, a couple people were here, but then one in particular got a very big gasp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was pretty excited. I was excited for all of it. I mean, like I said, I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, look, chat seems to be unanimous that they all enjoyed the movie. But Jen was saying, you went into the big reveals, and that one scene was pretty much all fan service. Yeah, and thinking about what happened like 10 minutes later, I'm wondering if that was a message to us from Marvel's, like, stop asking us for stuff.
Yes.
I admit sometimes fans get greedy.
Yeah.
Myself included.
I was really happy with all those characters, though. I was happy with all of it. I wish it was just, I don't know. I wish it was more. Like, I wish it wasn't what it was.
I understand that too. Like, I thought there was going to be a little bit more multiverse of madness, but
that too.
I can't say I'm super disappointed because I still like what we got.
Well, the thing that surprised me was that they got that they got the Flash in there. I don't know how they got the Flash in there.
That was amazing. When he popped out, oh man, I thought the age of crossovers was over, but apparently not.
No. The thing is they got the TV Flash. That was a real surprising part. So
they kind of have to, because the other one's in jail.
Still.
That's not where I was going with
Fifth time this month.
Oh God. So anyway, who was the Spider-Man in the TV show back in the 70s?
Oh man, you would have
to. They had him in there. I mean, I couldn't believe some of the people. I'm kidding about all this, guys.
Yeah, like Lou Ferrigno and that green paint again. That was such an homage. It was so great to see that.
Man, I'm just gonna try and make this so that everybody. Lars, man, we do have a mega pack.
Yes.
So I'm gonna let's do this. Amy can pick the first one.
I was going to usually do our best offers first. So.
Okay, so Amy goes
there you
first.
go. Josh in the comments there has a request for you, Nick. Can you see that?
I can say it. I don't know that that's going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately.
That would definitely be a rated R movie.
That would be. I mean, we do.
It'd be rated X.
There is a Vampirella Catwoman out there. If anybody wants to find that Jim Ballant drew.
Interesting.
So, but yes, best offers. Go for it.
Well,
Best offer books.
All right. I guess really quick before best offer, we have the Dynamite 10-pack set. I know Rex likes to start off with that. 10 books at random, $5. They're great starter packs, great for gifts, great for friends and family. Just wanted to throw that out there if anyone wanted it. So our first best offer is Spider-Gwen #1, the Mark Brooks art color variant signed by Mark Brooks himself. MSRP is $39.99, and tonight it's going to be best offer starting at $10.
It's a really nice cover.
Looks kind of like Kirsten Dunst there a little bit.
I can see it. Yeah.
I can too.
But I love the use of color. I love the pink, the white, Spidey in the background. Thank you. Sold stickers.
What
Only
statue
Mark-
is that supposed to be?
Only Mark Brooks can draw it like that. He really, really kills it.
Lars Man in for 10 on Spider-Gwen.
All right. Lars Man for 10. All right. What's another?
Yes, Jen. It is best offer. We're at $10.
I'm excited to see what they do with Spider-Gwen as far as implementing her into the MCU.
That reminds me, the second Spider-Verse movie got pushed to next year, next summer. It was going to be out in October. Did you hear that?
I didn't know it got pushed. I actually had no idea when it was coming out, though.
It was going to be this fall, then they pushed it. But if it means like if they're tweaking stuff to make sure everything looks right, then I'm not complaining.
Yeah, if Sony is out there actually, paying attention to a Marvel movie instead of just putting out whatever they can as fast as they can, I'm all good with that. They can push it back as far as they need to.
Now I give them props. They killed it on the first one. They did a great job.
I loved the first one.
Every other Sony movie I thought was terrible. Well, the Spider-Man ones, those are good, but I mean, that's a little different, mainly because he's in the MCU. But I thought Venom was terrible. Let There Be Carnage was bad. Morbius shouldn't even exist.
What's the someone said there was a rumor that like the writers on Morbius couldn't even talk to like Marvel people about the story at all. They had to do it all on their own. And that's
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's Spider-Man movies are good because they let Kevin Feige get his hands on it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what they're trying.
I didn't see Morbius, but I heard what the post-credit scene was, and I was like, "Oh wow, really?" So.
That was me through the whole movie. Oh wow!
Yikes!
That one's up there with the Eternals. I think the only reason I like the Eternals more is because at least it was visually nice. Morbius was just a waste of my time.
That's like the worst thing a movie could be, in my opinion, just a waste of your time. If you get nothing out of it and it was a waste of your time, that's really the only way a movie can be bad.
Yeah,
Lars Man's up to 25
before Amy gets into more best offers, but real quick, I don't know if you guys know this, but either at the end of the first Blade movie or the third Blade movie, I can't remember which, you can find it on YouTube. There's a deleted scene where Blade is on the roof and he sees Morbius on another roof.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, it's
That's
really,
cool.
really cool. So it's on YouTube. I just can't remember if it was at the end of the first movie or the third movie. Who was like the young vampire? Like an actor who's been like in a lot of B movies. Like that was his biggest movie.
Someone in the comments help us out. Which Blade movie?
Yeah, which I think it was the first Blade movie. I'm pretty sure. Lars Man, $25 on Spider-Gwen. That is a strong offer.
I got it down.
And Jen said Morbius is a one-act play. Rob Owens loved Morbius. See, this is the fun part about comics. We can all have discussions like this.
I think for Blade, I think it's the first Blade movie.
Okay.
and they just didn't go anywhere with that. It's interesting.
Yeah, they cut it. They totally cut it.
I know those movies were pretty much Wesley Snipes' baby, so if he didn't want it, then it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm not sure if you can put them up, but I actually have That's the link for it. I put it in the private chat. I don't know if you can.
No, you
how that
can't
works.
show it. You can't. No, we better not show it.
I mean, I could play it just without audio.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how it
The
works.
last 15 seconds. So yeah, if you show the last 15 seconds.
Let me see here.
Who the heck the villain was? Now it bothers me. He's been in a lot of small movies. I think this was his biggest movie. It's bugging me. Don't you hate when that happens? Amy, what's the next best offer?
The next best offer is Spider-Woman #1, signed in silver by Dennis Hopeless, and MSRP is usually $69.99, and tonight it's going to be best offer starting at $32 for Marvel Spotlight #32.
I want to have fun with this. Just make it 32. Oh, it is buy now for 32. It's not a best offer. There was a screw up. I screwed it up, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure I screwed it up. So best offer at 32 wins it at 32. Steven Dorff.
Okay. Steven Dorff.
What
else has he been in? Help me.
It's like everything he's been in. He's a decent actor. Just everything he's been in, it's like he's just either one of the other guys or like Felon, Immortals, Traveling Light, Old Henry, Embattled, Deputy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Steven. I had to look him up. I was like, who? That name is so familiar, but I couldn't put a face to it.
Lifeboat, American Hero, Officer Down. Wow.
That was my fault, Nick. I had the tag wrong. It was supposed to be best offer.
That's okay. It's $32 now, so it starts at $32 and it ends at $32. So someone can have it for $32, $70 MSRP, silver signature series, and it is number 11?
It looks like 11.
It might be. Is it number 19 actually?
Oh, 19 out of 32, but there's only 32 in the world. Oh, it was Blade 2, Ronald. Okay. Jesus. I got it totally wrong. I said it was either the first or the third. It was the middle one. All right.
Okie dokie. Another best offer we have is Doomsday Clock #1. It's one of our slab books, CGC grade 9.8. MSRP is $89.99, and it's best offer starting at $35 tonight.
Nice.
Doomsday Clock.
The end is here. What's the $5, Eli? Or what's the 5, Eli?
So
I'm just catching up on notes, guys. Sorry.
So I don't read a lot of DC, but the Doomsday Clock, if anyone's out there read that series or, what they thought about it.
It's a great series. What you'll find in Doomsday Clock is that Jeff Johns pulled in strands from lots of DC characters, and he moved in. I mean, look, if you haven't read it yet, this should intrigue you. If you read it, you know this. He made Nathaniel Dusk one of the key characters, which was really cool. Now, you would have to be an old school reader like me that goes back to the early 1980s and remembers Don McGregor and Gene Colan's Nathaniel Dusk, and it was one of the first books shot from pencils and colored. But he really pulls in all the worlds and really makes it work. He brings you a new Rorschach, which you find out into the first issue. He just really pulls it all together. And the artwork is, bar none, some of the best artwork Gary Frank has ever drawn in his career. And he's one of the best artists in the industry. So it's definitely... It's not a book you're going to sit down and read each issue in 15 minutes. This literally will take you a half hour to read each issue. It's that engaging, and the art is that beautiful. And if we know Jeff Johns, you know that he's going to be following this up. So getting in on Doomsday Clock early, this is late because the book's already like 3 years old, but getting 4 years old. It came out in January 2018. Wow, time flies.
Really does.
This is a great time to get a really cool collectible.
See, this is why I need someone here with me. I don't know all that stuff.
Yeah, but see, you guys are nice and fresh. Me, I'm old man. I start talking back in my day.
They do have a hardcover for it as well, so that would be something to definitely look into.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
There you go.
Now, is it ever confirmed that that's actually Morbius?
Yes, it was.
Cool.
I didn't even see his face. Was there? You were supposed to or no?
You're supposed to get just a glimpse of his face.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wonder
that
why
was
it never
definitely
came out.
that was definitely the ending of the first movie though, because it had the woman who was in the first but not in the second.
That's what I thought. But
Yeah.
But Ronald was saying Dorf was in the second movie. So
No, Dorf was definitely in the first movie. Yeah, second
Okay.
movie was no, I forget his name now.
Deacon Frost in the first film. Okay, Deacon Frost. And look, Largeman said it was the Winter Soldier.
Looked kind of like the Shadow with that big
Yeah.
scarf.
It definitely wasn't the Flash from the TV show this time, unlike Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange with the Flash comes in, and then Conan shows up for like 5-10 minutes. That was pretty cool.
Savage Dragon was there. I mean, that was insane too.
Yeah, and then they brought in Master Chief, which I thought was just like we're mixing a whole lot of worlds here.
Yeah, I thought Master Chief was a step too far.
All right. On a serious note, though, speaking of Master Chief, how was that show? If anyone has watched that, the Halo show?
I can't comment. I haven't seen it.
I haven't.
I've caught glimpses here and there, and I thought it was a mistake to take the helmet off. I mean, I'm sure he's a great actor. He wants his big handsome face on it, but they should have kept the helmet on. They should have been like like Mandalorian.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched the show. I just assumed it was going to be bad. But if they took his mask off or his helmet off, then that's already a mistake. So
yeah,
Isn't that Schreiber in it? Isn't that not Liev Schreiber, his brother?
I have no idea. I just knew they made a Halo show.
Huh. Here we go. Larsman saying his kids are fuming over it. So much hate.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long history of video games that I feel like maybe somebody just kind of grabbed up the IP and was like, yeah, I'd make a show out of this. Kids will love it. Like lots of flashy special effects and explosions. That's all we need.
And then they
Tell you
were
what, I'm in a generous mood today. Somebody sent me a birthday present.
Uh-oh.
By the way, on Friday during the original art experience, we've got some real nice surprises. But let's pick a title here real quick.
All right.
Pick a title, Amy.
Actually, there is one more best offer item.
Let's get with the best offer.
The last best offer item is one of our CCAs, Walking Dead number 192, signed with the cover sketch of Rick Grimes by our man Ken Hazer.
Sweet. What's the start?
Starting offer at $20.
All right, there you go. And it's the final issue. This is the grand finale. So, best offer starting at 20. Joel, how are you? Everybody,
Hi,
hit that thumbs up. Remember, you got
That's
the
awesome.
A team here. You got Amy and Alec. Hit that thumbs up on your phone and your computer. Preston, Larsman just beat you by like a second and a half, buddy. So Larsman's in at 20.
A-team show. This is a multiverse.
Right? It is. So let's see. This is Hitch Daniel. All right, you know what? Talk about the Justice League signed by Tony Daniel. I'm about to do something. You talk about it first. What's the MSRP in the price?
All right. Justice League number 1, Red Signature series by Tony Daniel and signed by Tony Daniel. It's usually $69.99, but tonight it's going to be one of our 5-star books at $50. Look at that. That's a classic Justice League cover right there. You got like all the main members, some extra Green Lantern. That's really nice.
Got you, Preston, for 25.
Walking Dead, 25 on Preston. You got it. All right. So what's
That's
the
a great price for
MSRP? $50. Tell you what, Mr. Redjack today sent me this as a gift for my birthday. Tony Daniel Flash.
That's awesome.
right? Lars Man, if you can, after $50 is definitely $5 increments. Below $50, you guys can do what you feel is best. Well, keep it in dollars at least. So I got this as a gift. So what we're going to do today, since
A quality butt on the flash there.
Huh?
Quality butt on the flash there.
I know, right?
Look at that, super tight.
So this is what we're going to do. First person to claim this gets it at $19.60.
Wow.
So this is the year the Justice League first appeared in Brave and the Bold 28. Tony Daniel, number 46 of only 60 signed. And this is from 2016. So, and Lars Man claims it.
All right, Lars Man, I gotcha.
Miss Amy, if you can put a sold sticky on that. Preston, Lars Man just beat you. Oh, I put it over there.
Oh,
Now I got it.
you're up front, so
Yeah, right? Do my job. Do your job, Nick. All right. What else do we have? What else should we do special pricing on?
all right. I guess we'll do one more book and then we'll probably take our first break. How about let's look at Amazing Spider-Man number 794, the Encore edition, signed by Christos Gage. Look at that.
Spider-Man.
Tonight it's 62 for 1962.
Ooh. This is number 12 of 15. Tell you what, let's make it a 5-star at 50. There's only 15 of these in the world. This is number 12. This is the lead-in to the Red Goblin, isn't it, AR? Isn't this the Red Goblin story arc?
Yeah. That's
All right.
that's a fun one. That is a very fun one.
So we'll let AR talk about this. And instead of $62, we'll make it 5-star at 50. Silver Signature Series, only 15 in the world. So definitely a steal. When we come back from the break, AR will talk about it. And Lars Man claimed it.
Solid.
All right then.
So,
Right, yes, Soul Sticker. Again, where the jobs are switched around. This is weird. This is
All right.
weird for me.
and you guys are doing a better job than Rex and John. We'll just keep it between us. Nobody else will know except for the people watching. It's not like anybody can watch us later. All right.
You got it?
Yeah. I can do a few things in life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you ready for that break?
Alec, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll be right back then.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
nice and quick. So we were on the Spider-Man book, which Spider-Man claimed, but you have a few words on it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest, it's been a little bit since I've read that. I know they had some nice Alex Ross covers too. They did a cool little like one shot with the Red Goblin that never really came. They haven't really done much with the Red Goblin. I don't know. I kind of always hoped that they would do a little bit more, but that story arc was cool, and the one shot was really cool. They got some cool covers as well. But it's been.
Do you have a favorite Spider-Man arc that like in any run? Just curious, making conversation.
To be honest, I wouldn't call it a favorite one. I mean, there's a ton of Spidey out there. There's nothing that really. I mean, probably Kraven. Yeah, everything with Kraven's probably pretty cool. But other than that, I think I read a lot more Venom. I mean, Spider-Man's one of my more favorite. I mean, shit, I got a Spider-Man shirt on right now, but I probably read more Venom. What about you?
I really wish I had all the time I needed to do all the famous runs. I just learn from what I do with research and what I see portrayed on film or any of the TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my brother used to have this one tape of the 90s cartoon that had the select episodes that like he would watch occasionally. So like I remember those specific episodes. And they were fun, and that was a fun storyline.
Hold on, I actually have it sitting right here. One of them.
Oh,
I don't know what's on this one.
Which episodes are on there? You might have had the same tape.
It just says bonus. It says bonus episode. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't. The Ultimate Villain Showdown. So I guess it's all just the villains and stuff, featuring episodes with Green Goblin, Kingpin, and Dr. Octopus.
See, I hate when they do collections like that that are themed instead of like episodes in order. I want to get the story in order.
Yeah, it doesn't say any specific episodes on this one. It does say there's a bonus episode, the 1967 classic, The Origins of Spider-Man, and it includes the original theme song. But
oh, hey, Lars Vans is drinking. Somebody get the expensive stuff.
Expensive stuff. Okay, then. Well, I think the most expensive thing we have on here. Let's go to a mega pack. Then we're talking about Spider-Man. We have a Spider-Man mega pack.
Oh, nice.
The Spider-Man mega pack, which we have for $196.20 tonight. 1962. And what we have in this set: Amazing Spider-Man #1, exclusive cover and signed by Jerome Opna and Oliver Coipel. I hope I'm saying that right. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3 #1, the Midtown exclusive J. Scott Campbell, the connected sketch period.
That was pretty quick.
Oh, Lars,
and it's gone.
Okay, let's finish. What else is in here? Let me finish saying it. Amazing Spider-Man #49, the sketch cover by Ken Hazer. I love his Spider-Man covers. They pop.
That was awesome.
Spectacular. And Symbiote Spider-Man CGC 9.8. So, all right then. I got you down, Lars, man. 169. And you're welcome about the gift. I saw your comment. You're very welcome.
Now, I don't know if you guys have seen it. A little off topic, I guess. But if you guys finished Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
I haven't, but I don't really care if it gets spoiled for me. I'm sure people in the chat probably care. But
does anybody care in the chat? Oh, I see.
All I know is I was, I think, 2 or 3 episodes deep, and I could not get into it at all.
Oh, really?
I really did not like.
You didn't watch the 5th episode?
Or the 4th. I know for a fact I didn't watch the 4th one, but I can't remember if I watched the 3rd one or not.
I think definitely watch the Hippo. That's one of the few hints.
My some of the guys,
some of Oscar Isaac's best work. Period.
See, he's really good. He is honestly the only reason I'm still interested in it. He's killing it as an actor, but the show itself, I don't think it's a good story from what I've seen.
I mean, I thought it was a really good story. I mean, by the time I got to the end, I saw it as a really good comic book story. The villain and the hero were kind of dark reflections of each other. I thought it, once you get past, I got to admit, the first 2 episodes, not a lot of action, a lot of a very anxious British guy.
Yeah.
But once you
I
get
like
into
how
the third
they set it
episode,
up in the first episode, really.
yeah, I do like
Psychological thriller.
I do like that they set us up as being initially living in the point of view of Steven. We saw Steven at the beginning as a fully formed human being living a life. We felt for him because a lot of that crap was happening to him. And, you know, we saw through his eyes, and then to learn about Mark and about the fact that, you know, that they're sharing a body was like, I love that slow reveal for people, you know, who who didn't know that, you know, that he was just another personality. I think for people who were not into Moon Knight, it may have been a great way to be introduced it to.
That could be. I was gonna say. I mean, I do like Moon Knight. I haven't read a lot of the stuff. I've read the most current run. I read some of the Lemire stuff. Not the whole series either. But even looking at the comments, it's saying like 2 and 3 weren't the good ones, but it gets a lot better at 4. It was to me that I wasn't too interested in it. I just didn't think it was that good. But I felt that it was probably better watched in not just one sitting, but, you know, basically maybe 2 episodes together. I feel that way for a lot of the Marvel TV shows. I tend to wait to the very end, but if they could release 2 at once, I think that would be much better.
Do you think? Like the Peacemaker thing was like 3 at a time?
I didn't watch Peacemaker, but I heard that was awesome.
That's what Lars Man was. Yeah, if you're expecting nudity to pop up on Disney Plus, you're gonna have to wait a while.
Yeah, I never had HBO, so I never watched Peacemaker, obviously. But yeah, I mean, when they initially came out with the WandaVision, and they did 2 episodes at once. I mean, those were shorter episodes too. But I was like, all right, cool, 2 episodes. Like one could be slow, but maybe one would be a better setup, so they could do the same thing. Like, you know, if one's bad, you know, the other one makes up for it, vice versa. Maybe one has finally a lot of action. Maybe one sets the story up a little bit better. But if you just, I don't know, week after week, to me, I don't have a lot of time to begin with. I feel like to just sit down and watch the stuff. So when I do,
WandaVision, I binged like after it was all out. So I didn't.
That one's still my favorite series as of right now. Marvel series. That one, WandaVision.
I really liked WandaVision. Really liked it.
I wish we could talk about Doctor Strange more, but it's really not. It's too early.
We might have to wait another week or so before we actually do a full spoiler talk.
Who hasn't seen Doctor Strange in the chat there?
There was someone that said no spoilers.
No spoilers. Okay. All right.
Yeah, someone earlier said.
Let's not get into it. All right. Why don't we? Let's see. Do you have the list over there, Alex? Alex,
I do.
What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do? What looks good to you this time?
Let me pull it up. I had the link up. Let's see. Oh, man, we got some cool Ken Hazers tonight.
We can do another Ken Hazer.
Let's see. That one's the Battlefield. What's the Star-Lord? Yeah, let's do one of the Ken Hazers. I see the Cowboy Bebops, and I also see an Elektra on my end.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new Elektras in, and people have been loving them.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that one.
Yes, another Elektra cover by Ken Hazer, and it's 64 for tonight. For tonight only, and we've been lucky enough. Ken sent us like a bunch of new Elektras and Daredevils. So we're trying to make sure we spread them out evenly to see who can get them. And Spilios, all right, it is yours.
Now he kills it. Ken Hazer kills it on the Spider-Man sketches that he does. But he also, a little while ago, you had an Alien one. And I thought that one was on another level. I don't know how, but whenever he has a black cover, he just it's just a different level.
Silver pen on like a black cover.
Yeah, he does good.
He's amazing. I'm not too keen on the ones he does on these Heroic Age covers. I don't know. I like the ones that like kind of crisper. Like the Spider-Man ones and the one he did, the Mandalorian one he does on the store. I love the side eye. Jen says, "Yeah, she's kind of like."
Are great.
I think it's just that type of cover. I think he does the best he can with it, but because it's kind of like that little pedestal thing, he can't work with it as much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know.
Just remember, I should probably stick these up before next comes in here and yells at me for not doing it.
Is Nick off eating his veggie sandwich?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if he finds his way back in. But as of right now, we're doing good, and I'm probably already going to need more stickies, but that's okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready to keep track of my notes.
We should probably do a slab, don't you think?
Great idea.
Let's see.
Which one of our slabs is? Let's do. There's two. I'm like, let's do the Deadpool one. There's two Deadpool ones.
Yeah.
We'll do Mercs for the money. Deadpool and the Mercs for money, number one. And
Worse.
Oh no! Ooh.
Fruit salad. Worse
Fruit
than
salad.
the veggie sandwich.
Oh my God! Take it away.
Take it away.
So I'm going to leave you guys do a great job. Look at this. 5 sold items, 6 sold items. You guys have shown more in the first 40 minutes than John and Rex do when they're talking food.
We're gonna run out. We better talk about spam some.
I was gonna say I see it in the corner on the desk.
Yeah. Not right now. It's underneath the comic.
oh yeah, we had that for a past show, just to show it off. But Deadpool and the Mercs for money, number one, first printing, Massacre action figure variant, CGC graded, 9.8. MSRP is $89.99, but tonight it's just going to be $75.
Nick, if you're listening, Jen King says that she's very proud of you.
I don't know if you heard that. Maybe he'll see it. So when do we think Deadpool is going to make his grand entrance officially into the MCU?
I was thinking he probably was going to show up in the Doctor Strange movie as like a cameo of some sort, or like an end credit scene. I don't know. It just seemed like that type of a movie for him to make an appearance, but
I guess that just tells you like he's definitely not in it. And that's the one thing we'll say.
Yeah, it's.
I guess that is a little bit of a spoil. Oops.
They're still being very. I think the pandemic kind of put a brakes on any kind of merging of universes. Like we got some cameos in Doctor Strange, but really, it just doesn't seem like there's much plans for bringing in the properties that Fox had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Large Man is Ryan Reynolds' hidden twin. I didn't know that.
Nice.
Pre Blade 3 or after Blade 3? Because he didn't really start working out until he got the Blade 3 abs.
I forgot he was in there.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with that. They seem to be dragging their feet on all the Fox stuff. I'm sure they've got a lot of plans for it, but it's just how are they? I feel like they have the plan for it. It's just a matter of how they implement it, and then everything is just going to be set in motion. Like they probably already have the stuff set up. I wouldn't be surprised. At least the storylines and just plans. But I guess they got to wait for the right opportunity to introduce it all.
And I'd rather they take their time with it. Really, I'd rather they take their time with it and make sure it is right instead of just rushing it. Because we see what happens when they rush something. We've seen what happens in other series of movies when they rush it.
Josh was saying that he's what I was going to say, that there was a summit, like a creative summit, or what do you call it when a bunch of people go to like a hotel or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all got together for the first time, and since the pandemic started in person, and we're planning out like the next decade of Marvel movies. So they may have a more clear plan when the what's the Disney convention where they go over all their entertainment stuff. Retreat. Thank you, Rubenstein. I hate it when the Marvel Retreat.
Marvel Retreat.
I hate when I can't think of the words I want.
It happens.
Does it?
Happens to me a lot.
I blame gremlins. I think they're invisible and they get into your head and start moving things around. D23, yes, exactly. Nick.
I guess whenever I think about how they'll bring Deadpool in is, I guess because I understand why people want to keep him in the rated R section so he can be that crazy.
That would be a question. Like if they worked him into the MCU, would they post his films on Disney Plus.
And then I was talking with my uncle, like, how would they actually like do like an MCU Deadpool movie? And he's like, it could actually be really funny, like if they do keep it PG-13, but he's fully aware that he's stuck in a PG-13 movie. It makes it kind of funnier if they actually do like a full-on censor when he says like the F word or something. So or son of a, like they'll just keep bleeping, and he's like, come on,
Like a Good Place sort of thing.
Yeah, like
holy short shirt balls. I almost said it. You need X-Men before Deadpool? I think you can do them at the same time.
Maybe.
I think the greatest thing would be is if, like, when they start working Deadpool into the other properties, is that they all know who he is, and they all are just exhausted with him. Like every time he shows up, oh no.
That's how it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Reynolds just showing up like he always does, like happy, just hey guys, and everyone's just, oh my god, again.
Didn't they kind of make that joke in the last Deadpool movie? Like the X-Men are in their back and they're just like, nope, close the door. We're not dealing with him. Not today.
I think so.
Yes, exactly.
That got the biggest laugh out of me when I went to see that movie.
Those were good movies. I haven't seen them in a very long time though.
Yeah. Should do. That's Robbie who does the film reviews. No, you. Do you do film reviews too?
No, I don't have time to watch that many movies. That man does a lot of film reviews.
Yeah.
So props to him.
All right. So
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I had another thought. Al, you say you didn't see Peacemaker, right?
No.
Another thought came up because since that's the more Peacemaker is technically still connected to the big DCEU, and that's the rated R section. And I figured like if they still had if they could invent like a rated R section for the MCU, like, and that's strictly Deadpool, they could like say one character from the MC, like let's just say Thor, for example, just bring him in here. Like, but if he's in a Deadpool movie, you can make Thor do some crazy things, but vice versa, put Deadpool in a Thor movie, then he can't.
You know what? I bet you the first place we're going to see him is a What If.
Where?
That'd be cool. They are doing a season 2 of What If, right? I think they confirmed that.
Yes. I mean, actually, the first episode of season 2 is actually going to be the delayed episode that was supposed to be in season 1, where we found out about, was it Gamora with the machine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds and Jack Black as Batman and Robin.
I would do it.
I thought about the Deadpool thing because in Peacemaker, I don't want to get too spoily, but certain characters show up and like they're not usually rated R characters, but if you put them in that setting, then they can say the F-bomb and stuff.
That was funny. That was very funny, that scene at the end.
So I thought
we could spoil. I mean, you don't care.
I don't care if that got spoiled for me personally.
Yeah, it was at the end of Peacemaker. It's somewhere, I think, in the beginning of the last episode or at the end of the one before, they talk about like somebody should call the Justice League or something. And they're like, this is the world is falling apart and it's resting on our hands, something like that. And at the end, you do see in shadow the Justice League shows up. You don't see anybody's faces except for Jason Momoa and our jailbird friend. And
they're actually in the episode, and Peacemaker curses them out like, "Nice job, dickhead, you're late."
Yeah, it was like, a fish. and was Jason Momoa was like, I hate that rumor, and Barry's like, it's not a rumor. Yeah, you Barry.
So I'm like, I never thought I'd see Aquaman curse out the Flash, but here we are.
But you know what I mean,
though, if you put them in that setting.
Yeah,
they can be rated R. So like maybe certain Marvel characters, if they're in like if they're in a Deadpool movie, they can do those kind of things. But other way around, then Deadpool has to stay PG-13.
Yeah, they did. He was a little tall for Wolverine, Larsman, but it was something about his stockiness, like made him seem. I don't know, or do they have everybody else on Apple boxes? I don't know. Sell me more. He just drank more. What should we get? Let's see. You want to do the? Let's save that for the next hour. Why don't we do? That Batman variant is very pretty. Where do we do that one?
Oh, Batman number 50.
Yeah.
Batman number 50, the romance Virgin variant, and it's signed by Tom King and Clay Mann.
Ooh, double signed.
Nice.
This is a fantastic cover. Look at
Look at
that.
That is beautiful.
Usually $69.99, and tonight it's 5-star at 50.
That.
I think I've lost track for how many covers for this issue there are.
The wedding that they built up and then it didn't happen, and we all knew it wasn't going to happen. Oh, there we go. Lars Man likes it.
And Lars Man's on it tonight.
Oh, like if
He's
he
tripping
really,
on-
I hope if he has a very big bill tonight, I hope he doesn't email us tomorrow and be like, "Did I really get all this stuff?
How much did I drink last night?" That's what you sound like, Lars Man. That's you. I drank a lot of whiskey. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Holy shit.
Hey, Emmy Comics in the house?
Man, you weren't kidding. There are a lot of covers for Batman 50.
That makes sense on why I couldn't keep track.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I remember one of the first ones I saw was the Jay Lee one, and it was the black and white pencil sketch. I'm like, that looks really amazing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Sheldon. I missed that. Pam and Tommy was released on Disney Plus in Canada. Are there less like angry family groups in Canada? Maybe.
Don't they have like censors or like a special code now for like parental guidance on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I know they were getting all up in arms when the Netflix Marvel shows showed up.
But yeah, I think they have that now. They have certain shows you got to put in a code. So to prove you're over 18.
This is what happens when Disney gets too woke. They're trying to subvert our children.
Oh,
Hey,
Disney.
there's 127 covers for Batman 50.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite a few.
127.
I wonder if someone out there must have collected at least one of each, right?
They have to exist. Wow, that's too many.
We're running out of comics here. Lars Man is just.
I was gonna say we have a few minutes until next break. We can do one more book. And I can go double check on what definitely sold and what's still. Or you know what? Let's recap our best offers.
Recap.
Let's do
In honor of you, Rex. We're gonna recap it all.
I was gonna say Rex's favorite part.
To spite John.
The first one we brought up was Spider-Gwen #1, the Mark Brooks art color variant. That is signed by Mark Brooks. And so far, Lars Mann is in the lead at 25. Spider-Woman #1 was going to be a best offer, but then we just made it 32. But but that is when we went over Spider-Woman #1, signed in silver by Dennis Hopeless. So yeah, that's still 32. I'm pretty sure no one took that yet, right?
Nope, I didn't see a claim for it yet.
Okay. We showed off Deadpool and the Mercs for the Money. #1, the CGC 9.8.
Yeah, I've kind of grown. I didn't like these action figure covers at first, but I kind of like them now, especially with the Deadpool narwhal. I don't know if that has a name or.
Is that like his sidekick or something? Or
I think maybe. I haven't read that one.
Neither have I. One of the other best offer items we have Doomsday Clock #1, another slab book, graded 9.8. Lars Mann in the lead at 35. Then over New Avengers. And the other best offer item we have was Walking Dead #192, our CCA by Ken Hazer. And I believe Preston's in the lead for that at 35.
Yeah, I saw Ron was talking about it earlier. I don't know if you wanted to put in a bid on it though.
Well, those best offers are still available.
Mm-hmm. Lars Mann says he loves the action figure covers. I think we have another one tonight, don't we?
Do we?
Let me see
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, our Star-Lord cover.
Yeah.
Throw that one off real quick, and then we'll do break. Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde, #1 action figure variant, signed by Sam Humphries. MSRP is $39.99, and I lost my place. And last one we have, and it's $19.76 tonight.
I saw Emmy Comics question the Detective Comics 1000. I lost track, but it's around 50 or 60.
Yeah, whoever does collect all those covers,
I think it's Lars Man. He may have one of all those covers and not
he's
know it.
going on
at this
shopping
point.
spree tonight.
At this point.
Lars Man, again, remember, be sure if you really want all these things, just because you might have a really big bill in the morning.
It may be the rye talking.
Might be the rise talking. Well, let's use break to figure out what we're going to talk about next. Maybe our Cowboy Bebop set.
Yes. That's got to be a must-have for any Cowboy Bebop fan.
I also take that back super quick. It was 84 covers for Detective Comics. My bad.
84.
All right.
Amy, you know how much I spend each month.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time. Who would win, Batman or Superman? It's the age-old debate, except it's so much more complicated than that. Nerd Killer Warfare every week on The Experience is your chance to debate other nerds in the questions we've all been asking for years, except we take those debates and turn them up to 11. Go to bit.ly/EXP casting or scan the QR code to be part of the show.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
We're back.
Welcome back to Comic Collectables. I am the voice in the sky, JD.
What's up?
Because I'm the only one that doesn't have a label.
All right, where were we? We were gonna do our Cowboy Bebop set.
The Beebs.
Oh, it's being moved to the set too. Or, oh, that's awesome.
Cover cover sketch sets.
I don't think I have.
Now, MSRP would be like $269.97, but tonight you can get all three of them for $149.99.
They're extremely well done too.
Yeah, just the way he works with negative space, he just draws in the black.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know how like you just make that, but I'm looking at the bigger pictures right now. They're really nice. Oh, you got them on the screen too.
Yeah. No Ein. I'm very disappointed that there's not an Ein. He was the tiny dog. The corgi, I think, in the
I think it was
anime.
I think another thing to say about Ken Hazer, again, how he adapts to the anime style.
Yeah.
He has his own style, how he and again, he can do like something more like the Disney stuff. And Rex talks about it much better than I do, but like how he adapts to each character. And again, whether it's a type of background like this or have something, again, on the white cover, the silver, like it's just amazing how he works.
Yeah, he could just mimic the art style. Have we checked? He might be a pretender. Does somebody else remember that show where he could go wherever he wanted and just become a doctor if he wanted to be, or a lawyer or something? Somebody remembers that. Nick will probably remember that. You have the Jet Black CC already, Ron. Oh, Faye, that's right. That was her name.
He needs to do more manga anime characters. That's really well done. I'm not saying the other ones aren't, but I'd like to see some more characters like this.
If you could ask him for a personal sketch, what would it be? I'm curious.
Man, put me on the spot. I don't know. I'll get back to you. Let me think about that one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what would I ask him? Again, I love his Spider-Man sketches. They're fantastic. I wonder if he'll do, like, again, if he took characters from anything.
Dwayne says he'd like to see a Ken Hazer Black Canary.
Black Canary. Let me write that down. Let me see if we can actually ask him if he could ever do that.
I think just doing a quick glance at what I have behind me. I don't know if you've seen it or read it, but I think I would take a Ryuk from Death Note.
Interesting.
How much is the set of Cowboy Bebop?
$149.99.
All right, if we got to keep our fans happy, so yes, Ronald, if you would like to get the other two for $100, it's yours, and we'll sell the other one for $49.99. And Amy came in my office and told me to drop the price of the CGC to $61, which I'm fine with.
The Deadpool. That's the one that we showed off. That's what you mean.
All right, and we'll write down that we need a CCA for Moon Knight and for Sabretooth for John and Ronald.
Oh, for Black Canary.
Yeah, I wrote down Black Canary.
Yeah.
Sabretooth.
And Moon Knight.
Yeah, if I had my druthers, I would love to see like what he could do with Squirrel Girl. Just because it's on the latest run of her own comics, her design was just so weird.
Wow.
I don't get Squirrel Girl. I'm sorry. I don't get the appeal of the character.
Because it's ridiculous. And I think the comic knows that she's ridiculous. The comic knows that she's ridiculous. The writers know that she's ridiculous, and yet she's like just this constant positive.
I don't know who Eagly is.
Force. I don't know. I think it just speaks to me.
Ronald will take the Faye and Spike CCAs.
All right.
So that's
which I don't want. I never saw that one.
Okay. Take these two.
Okay.
So put sold on those two.
I think I never saw them, so I finally.
We're going to do this now. We're going to show the back of the books. We're going to show the sold sticker.
All right, so these two for 100, you said?
Yes, the pair for 100.
And then this one's going to be
$50. If anybody wants this one, it's $50. And give me a sold sticky, ma'am.
Am I old enough to be a ma'am? I don't like being called ma'am.
I'm being respectful.
I understand that, but like I feel like I don't feel like a man.
Yeah, Ms. would be the politically correct. Excuse me, Ms.
Got a lot of sold pieces.
And yeah,
Wow. So we have one Cowboy Bebop left.
Apparently, Ron is still missing the fourth Cowboy Bebop CCA. Is there a fourth one?
Tell Amy which one that is, and this sold, right?
yes,
Okay.
that one sold.
Tell Amy which one the fourth one is, and she'll add it to the list.
I'll talk to Rex. How long is Nick for a vegetarian?
I'm not. That's the funny part. I do the European thing. I eat a big breakfast and a big lunch, and then starve at dinner. So has not helped me much, that's for sure. But it could only be worse if I didn't eat this way. So let's see. So this one is at $61 now. So Lars, let's see. So
Do we want to talk about the other Deadpool we
Sure.
have right here? Despicable Deadpool number 287.
Is that the lenticular? Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Lenticular variant. Guaranteed
Yeah.
CGC grade 9.8. That's $69.99 tonight.
And guys,
I gotta-
always keep in mind on the 2 CGC graded books or any CGC graded books, you don't have to buy the book, pay to ship it to CGC, pay to get it graded, pay for it to come back to you, and hope for a 9.8. You're guaranteed a 9.8. Lars Man's taking me claim steak. I'll do that. Yeah. I've actually thought about doing the meat diet. Let's see. Europeans eat a tub of strawberries for dinner. All right, I might be the only one on that one.
I do have a copy of this one at home, and the lenticular looks much better than it's displaying in the picture.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's because you got it like at the halfway point right there. So let's see.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, Marvel did a great job here.
How about we talk about our Dynamite books?
Sure.
Ooh, the Dynamite Books.
Yes, our
I will let Amy do
spectacular virgin covers. The one we have right here is Immortal Red Sonja number 2. And this is John Royal's cover.
There
Do
it
you have
is.
the picture? Yes, there it is.
Nice.
That is a just unbelievably badass cover. Look at that.
And all these titles they're on sale this week in honor, today's new comic book day. So yeah, they're all in stores this week. Another one we have is Vampirella Strikes number 1, and this is the Steven Segovia cover.
Oh, I was asking in my video about the Vampirella
That's the Betty
Strikes.
Page cover.
Uh,
But yeah, Betty Page and the Alien Agenda. Yes, there's Vampirella.
nice.
I'm sorry, Al, what were you saying?
No, you're good. Because I asked about the last Vampirella series that came out, and I think John said for a newer reader or someone who's not as well versed in Vampirella, Vampirella Dracula Unholy, like that was not a good one to start with. Now, do you think this one, on the other hand, would be a better, just one to pick up?
I think definitely any number 1, I think, is like, because it's the start of a new story. I think that helps a lot.
I always tend to think, like, with Dynamite, with the number 1s, they do a really good job of not kind of, involving a lot of other stuff to try to get new readers in. But with that one particular, John said that was being built up for a little while, so you could read it, but he said it just wouldn't, it wouldn't mean as much to you as someone who has been reading for a very long time.
Right.
So I don't know.
That I understand. I did read the series that takes place. That's really, the setup for Unholy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it does make more sense when you read that set.
So yeah, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be the same way. But I was gonna ask John about it today, but obviously, no John today. He's probably out, all the different food places that he goes to.
I can't keep track of that either. But Preston's gonna take Vampirella and John's gonna take Red Sonja. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the Betty Page was the Jimmy Broxton version cover and the Alien Agenda.
Awesome. Josh says, good spot. I'll have to go back and grab it from the shop.
All right, let me flip them put the sold stickers on and then flip them over so I definitely know that they that they sold out. But Yeah, I'm always impressed with the Virgin covers that come in every week because some of them I wish they were actual posters because they would really look good around the studio. And yeah, I know Segovia's again probably easily some of his best with Vampirella.
Mm-hmm.
And Red Sonja here with the shark. I know this is a tribute cover. I'm just trying to remember which one it was. Can anyone out there help me?
I don't know off the top of my head. Nick's finally moved on to the veggie sandwich.
Oh boy.
How he does it.
Bad alien doll. What are you looking at?
Oh, right, the
says.
alien doll, which is in the back. Cute doll. Oh, now I'm actually holding it, has a ray gun in its hand.
Oh, nice. Dwayne is wondering if you have any more of the Immortal Red Sonja.
The Virgin cover, I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask about the Virgin cover. I'll let you know, Dwayne. I'll look it up for you. I'll write it down. But Al, if you want to pick a book that we haven't covered yet?
Yeah, let's see. I'm on the list right now. Did we do? I think we're actually going through. We've gone through quite a bit now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that another CCA on the left side next to? I think it was Battlefield.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty one. I like that one.
I can't get some of these pictures to load on my end.
This one here.
Yep, that was the one. Oh, that's awesome. And 5 of 5. Oh, that's so cool.
This one's New Avengers #1 Heroic Age cover by Adam Cleveland. Yes, Thanos crushing Iron Man. That does not look good. But yeah, this one is. This one's gonna. Nick says this one is full MSRP tonight, $89.99, unless he comes in within the next few minutes and changes it.
He'll be in.
Yeah, like we should really just start a timer to see how long it takes. We'll start now.
No, that one is really cool though. Who'd you say was the artist for? Oh yeah, it says it right there. I'm sorry, Adam Cleveland. That's cool. Artist proof.
Much better than Adam Chicago, although he's not quite as good as Adam Minnesota.
I'm thinking, as cool as it is in Just Pencil, like I was thinking about the time we had Mariano on, and he colored one of his covers, and it looked like one of the Deadpool ones. It looks amazing. We gotta get him to do that again. Get him to color something live, and someone can buy it after the show. It was really cool. I
actually just thought about that too. I was looking at that like, man, what if that got colored in? That would be incredible. But I like it as it is too, though.
Lars, man, I have some Adam Chicago CCAs, and I love them. We have. Let's do Battlefield, because that one's right here. Like, I think we just gotta show off some more books, and then we can actually do a full recap of everything that hasn't been taken yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we outside of Battlefield, I think that was there might be one other book we haven't gone over yet. At least I'm looking at.
Then I think that's the best course of action. Like we'll cover the last few and then recap. Yes, Battlefield, Dear Billy #2, signed in silver by Garth Ennis. MSRP $69.99. Tonight it's gonna be $29.99. Keep having to drink my water tonight. What is up? Stupid cough. Was it the last show? I think there was it was Dear Billy #1, I think. Now we have #2. Someone can continue on. And Lars Man, I see. Sorry, we're up in sun. I see Lars Man's comments first. So let me write that down. And then the last book we had was Ultimate Comics Avengers #1, signed by Joe Casada. our special Joe Casada book this evening. Usually $89.99, and tonight it's going to be $75. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
I like the Ultimate stuff, like the whole Ultimate universe.
Mm-hmm.
When you said before about Spider-Man, like a favorite arc, I know it's not really an arc, but I really like the Ultimate Spider-Man, like that series. That was a really good series. I didn't finish it though, but I did read. Shit, I read quite a bit.
That's cool. And I'm still thinking about the Ken Hazer question I asked, which I think if he can do anything, maybe like certain cartoon characters, I'd ask him that I grew up watching. Stupid cough. Oh my god. Ugh.
Allergy season. It got me today.
I'll try to see if there's a cough drop in my bag and I can just take one of those because I keep having to drink my water.
So if you wondered what John was up to today, there you go.
Nice.
Homemade basil pesto. Oh my god, I'm about to go to his house. I gotta go find them.
Hot pepper relish from our garden. Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
That actually.
Black Knight, please. Let me write. Yes, the Ken Hazer request list is just going to keep growing. Didn't we have more? We had Black Knight ones. Maybe we ran out. We need more.
So,
that's who Kit Harington plays, right? Black Knight.
Larsman wants Boo Boo the bear, and Jeff wants to claim the sandwich. So where are you living now, Alex?
I'm finally back in Pennsylvania.
Oh, really? Where in Pennsylvania? I grew up there.
Allentown specifically.
Oh, yes, of course. Billy Joel still sending your town. Was it royalties every time that song plays?
Yeah, they. Yeah, I'm sure Allentown was a lot different back then for him.
Yeah. I was born in Pittsburgh.
Oh, nice. So
yeah. So unfortunately, you're out in the Pentucky area of Pennsylvania.
Out in Pittsburgh?
No. They always say that Pennsylvania is Pittsburgh on the west, Philadelphia on the east, and then Kentucky in the middle.
Oh, I'm very. My area is very, very city.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm probably about hour-ish from Philly, like Center City, Philly.
Oh, okay, cool. So you ever get down to Fat Jack's? We have them on Sunday night here on The Experience.
Fat Jack's.
It's one of the first. They want to say that they were the first comic book shop in the country, but there's somebody who disputes that they were open within like weeks of each other. But the long running since like the 1970s.
No, it looks awesome. I have not been there. Next time I go visit my friend, I'll have to stop in there.
Yeah, Lars Man is
they got
correct. Pittsburgh downtown is beautiful, but there are like 3 different levels that you could be driving on, twists and turns and off ramps and on ramps. You never know. Like, there's no straight lines in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, my friend, he went to college in Pittsburgh for like a year, 2 years at most, and he did not like it. He didn't like the area. No, he didn't like the area.
I don't know. You can't. There's a lot of good food downtown. Maybe it was a while ago, but there's a lot of great restaurants downtown, and you got the baseball park, the football park are all downtown right there in the Point area.
I think he was there in 2011. Yeah, I think
really.
Yeah, because he transferred to Westchester. That's how I met him.
Huh. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's I guess it's a nice area if you have money, like any area is. if you're a college student, you're just eating at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, he had no money.
Let's see. John would like a Hawkman and Wonder Woman. CCA.
Yeah, all like we shouldn't overwhelm Ken though. We should probably pick like a top 5.
Yeah.
The
Well, we should put a poll like on like the Dynamic Forces YouTube. We could have like do a video
Great
up there. Yeah.
I think though he was working on some Peacemaker ones. I'm pretty sure he was. I don't know what the status is of them, but I'm pretty sure he said he was working on them.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh, they're great, and Brendan and Al, who run the show, are really great guys too. If you guys love this show, I'd really recommend you come out on tune in on Sundays. It's from 6 to 8 Eastern on the Experience. It's Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. They do 2 hours of sales.
All right.
Cool.
Wow, it's really weird not having John to fill in the silence.
It's quieter.
It's very, very relaxing to not have to try to cut him off so you could say something.
I appreciate, like, again, John has a lot more knowledge about a lot of these books than I do, and he's nice to go back and forth off of.
Yeah, we Rippenstein. Where is it? We're up at. I think I just had a stroke. Hold on. We're Rippenstein. Yeah. That was a really interesting story. I didn't ever watch the movie. I heard it was both accuracy and Green Hornet. If you back in the day, no, I have nothing. I have no knowledge.
Green Hornet, this Green Hornet that.
Yeah. But yeah, the guy who invented Wonder Woman, he was in a polyamorous relationship with his wife and another woman. They were like a throuple where they were all in a relationship with each other. Yeah, it was back, and then they were kind of maybe a little bit.
It's not for me, but for some people, that's their thing, and that's fine.
Yeah, but this was like the 30s. This is unheard of that anyone would know about this. But he was like, they were a little bit maybe into BDSM. That's where the golden lasso comes from.
Yes, like submission and giving yourself giving.
Yes, you must tell me the truth when you're these ropes.
And again, it's also the same guy who invented the lie detector. That's another layer.
He didn't invent the lie detector that works. Yeah. So the lie detector doesn't do anything. It measures galvanic response, but it can't tell you why.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. More Rom Space Knight and Gru the Wanderer.
Now, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I know, what's it called? Miss Marvel's coming out in, I think, June. Maybe early June, something like that. So the official Miss Marvel account on Instagram, they turned off all the comments because I guess they were getting just annihilated with just bad comments.
Absolutely.
Like, were they specific about like how they changed the character or how?
I missed it. I wasn't able to see any of the comments.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think anybody should have to see that. Anyway, we got 3 minutes left to break, and Larsman is wondering about the best offer books. Maybe we should do a little quick recap.
Yeah, best offer book specifically. Like, yes, I believe he's still in the lead for Spider-Gwen #1 for $25, and Doomsday he should still be in the lead for. That's $35. The other best offer that was available was Walking Dead #192, and Preston's in the lead for that.
And that's at $35 still?
Yes.
Okay.
35. The items that are still available are Spider-Woman #1, signed by Dennis Hopeless. That's for $32. Ultimate Comics Avengers #1, signed by Joe Casada. That's still available for $75. Deadpool and the Mercs for Money, CGC graded 9.8. That's available for $61. Nick lowered it.
Yep, was 75. It's now 61.
Yeah, 61. Yes. The other Deadpool CGC Despicable Deadpool number 287, the lenticular variant, for $69.99.
That's incredible. Like, how much does it cost just to send it out and get it graded? Let alone the price of the comic.
I think it was like what makes it even worse, like how long it would be over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard their turnaround times are way better than it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Like they really got it together. I know my shop where I work, they were actually telling me about that today, that their turnaround times have just like drastically better.
They must have finally gotten people trained up.
I don't know that. Well, the thing I keep thinking about is at what point are they just starting to push stuff through because of how backed up they are, and the guys are just like the people working there are getting. I mean, imagine grading for, maybe you're on your like 100th book of the day.
I'm sorry.
I think now that my memory's coming back to me, I think it's just 30 for the grading.
Yeah.
And then having to send it back.
I think actually I think they bumped it up to 24 to grade from 20 or 22. They had a small little price increase, but I think it's like 24, 26. Mm-hmm. But then obviously with shipping's expensive.
Did we not say how much? $69.99, Ronald.
Yes, for Despicable Deadpool. We have one more Cowboy Bebop available for $50. The last we broke the set apart, so we have the last one available for $50.
Look at that twinkle in his eye. He wants you to take him home.
What's the price of the 9.8 Deadpool?
No, we just answered that.
Yeah, $169. The Despicable Deadpool $69.99, and then Deadpool Mercs for Money $61.
Oh yeah.
And then one of the and then two more books still available. New Avengers #1 with the Adam Cleveland cover. Iron Man and Thanos, that's still available for $8.99. Again, we'll see if we can knock that down a bit, but I can't promise anything. That's not my job. That's not my job to make things lower. Well. And then the last book we have available is Betty Page and the Alien Agenda #3, the Jimmy Broxton Virgin cover, and that's just for $40. Wow, guys, we went through everything.
We're just gonna have a half an hour of nothing. Nick, are you grabbing more books? These people are hungry.
I'm sure we'll find I'm sure we'll find a couple things. But yeah, for all the books that's still available, we have until 7:55 for the best offers. So yeah, we'll do our final break.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll be right back. Maybe. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner.
Comic Collectables is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula. You want the comics? You buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost, I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectables with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
And we are back.
What's going on?
So good news. And lower New Avengers right here to 61.
Ooh. And what was the original price on that one?
It was $89.99, so now it is 61.
That's a hell of a deal.
And we're
Yes.
pulling some of these out. We have the TMNT Tribute covers by our pal Ken Hazer. And it's all silver signature series, and each one's $10.
Nice.
Not our birthday. Yeah, they're Jennifer Blood, number 3. Invincible Red Cillian, number 6. Vampirella, number 25.
Ronald got something.
Ronald, you gotta let me know which one, okay? And then Army of Darkness, number 3. And these are easily some of the coolest covers we have.
That Army of Darkness series is awesome too. I think that one was written by Rodney Barnes, if I'm correct, and he did a great job just
That sounds right.
capturing, just Ash.
The Boys HC Omnibus. Did Rex say that was gonna be on the Wednesday show?
Rex promised something unbelievable. I'm sorry.
I promise you guys, if he was here, I'm sure you would have a couple different things here.
Well, I bet you that he was probably talking about the we bet you he was probably talking about the Cowboy Bebop, because that's just those 4 sketches are just crazy, and for the price it was going for.
Where did my pen go? There it is. All right. So Ron, New Avengers. Just making sure, because that was one that got lowered. 60. Yeah, 61. Yep. All right. Thanks, Ron. Right down here, but yes, we brought these guys out, $10 each. But I know I also saw you guys were asking for the statue, and again, I'm sure if Rex was here, like he figures something out. But we will. I promise, we will definitely make sure Monday.
I do have a statue. It's of me, fully nude. So if anyone would like that, I will pay you $20 to take it.
That sounds like a deal.
Sure. But yeah, we really will try to get a statue on next week.
Especially now with John coming back, he's going to be all over that statue.
Yeah, press and passes. But
now that would be a good statue. John dressed up as Vampirella. Can we get that made? Somebody, let's get the mold.
I would take a John statue.
Not here because we warded off all ghosts.
Oh, that's right. See, you put the wards up, now he can't get in.
Exactly.
That's not good. You gotta make like a special chair or something that's like a little salt circle around it that he can get into it. The reactions are chat are making me laugh.
Nick, are we sure anything? We haven't found anything else. Again, like he's doing my job now while I'm hosting.
Nick, come on. Let's go, Nick. He's going to kill me later.
Are you guys at all looking forward to the
He'll
Miss Marvel
occasionally take
show?
out that- I'm saying, I'm sorry.
Oh, never mind. If you can continue with what you were saying.
I mean, I was just like, because Nick likes to occasionally, pull a very special surprise book. Is there anything that we could possibly find that's maybe a little bit more old school?
Old school. Pull me old.
Did I call you specifically old school? No, I'm calling the book old school. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear him back there, but he's looking.
John
Amy,
was wondering, what do you read more, DC or Marvel?
Here you go.
Oh.
$50 Daredevil, $40.
Ooh. Guys, I'll bring it up to the camera. 40.
Look at that.
Daredevil 21, it looks like.
Yeah.
The trap is sprung. And he loves Daredevil. He's being really generous. Wow.
Wow. He delved into his own personal collection of Daredevil.
And Preston will take it. Thank you, Preston.
For 40.
Yes, for 40.
I should be careful when I say prices because it seems like anything you say on the air immediately has to be the truth. Dave, welcome.
Hi, Dave.
She's not really saying
What's going on,
because
Dave?
we got Alex, we got me. I'm talking far too much, I guess.
I
All the caffeine I had
think you're
today.
doing great. I think you're doing great. I like this trio.
Absolutely.
But one of the questions was, do I read Marvel or DC more? I'm very slowly starting my own collection. I have more Marvel books right now, but as far as DC goes, I mainly stick to Wonder Woman right now. Amy, I would say DC. I'm sorry, Dave's comment. Kill Rex is not Deathmatch. No, I did not kill them, even though sometimes.
I mean, if anything's going to kill John, it's going to be a steak.
Yeah, I was gonna say we filmed the fight right before we went live, so they neither of them made it.
Well, Dave's here, so we should probably do a recap so we can see what we got left.
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. Let's show Dave what we have. All right. I always need my list. What we have is still available, of course. The Dynamite 10-pack reader set. If anyone still wants them, we always give them out. They're $5. Random books. Or if you have special requests, if you want a little bit more Red Sonja, a little bit more Vampirella, email me or Rex. Let us know. We'll make sure there's more of those in there. All right, what's still available? Spider-Woman #1, signed in silver by Dennis Hopeless. That's still available for $32. We have Ultimate Comics, Avengers #1, signed by Joe Casada. Still available for $75. Very, very, very awesome cover. Deadpool and the Mercs for Money #1, Massacre action figure variant, CGC 9.8, and that's available for $61. Despicable Deadpool #287, the lenticular variant, available for $69.99. The Cowboy Bebop. We had a set, but now there's just one left, and this is available for $50. All right. Betty Page and the Alien Agenda #3, the Jimmy Broxton Virgin cover, available for $40. And the best offer items that are still available until $7.55, so we still have a little bit of time left. The Doomsday #1 CGC is still available on best offer. Lars Mann's in the lead at $35. And then Spider-Gwen #1, the Mark Brooks art color variant, signed by Mark Brooks. Again, Lars Mann is in the lead at $25. So yeah, that's the best offers. That's what's still left. Oh, Walking Dead is also best offer.
Damn, he
And
killed it.
Preston's in the lead at $35.
Yeah, the final issue with that Ken Hazer, Rick Grimes sketch. He's just incredible.
Yeah, that one's real good. I mean,
Yes.
I think Rex has said we'll try to have Ken on one of these shows, and he can try to do something live.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Betty lost her keys. She's bending down to grab the, her car keys. You can't see them.
Her alien friend with a ray gun. And also, again, we're bringing some of these out. Our Ken Hazer TMNT homage covers for all our Dynamite titles. Army of Darkness, Vampirella, number 25, Jennifer Blood, number 3, and Invincible Red Stallion, number 6. And these are all $10 each.
Are they all signed by him, too?
Yeah. All signed by him. We couldn't find the ones with the remarks. We probably ran out. But
yeah,
I still think it's pretty cool. These are pretty cool covers nonetheless.
I feel like his name is just going to be, like in 20 years, among the greats in comics. It's this, his signature might be an investment in the future.
Especially if you have one of his cover CGC grade, which we were lucky enough to have a couple times.
Yep.
Because that really is a one of a kind. And like a lot of them, like again, even if it's the same character, like again, all our Electros, they're Electro, but they're all different, like different sides of her, something's different.
He did that one with Spidey a little while ago too. I think you guys had 3 on, and they were all just like different angles.
Oh, I remember the different Jokers he did. I forget what comic that was on, but cool. He had a Joker from every like era.
Was it the Joker 80th anniversary?
It might have been. Because he had the Jack Nicholson, he had the Heath Ledger, that cool. Cesar Romero. Those are really cool.
He did different Catwoman covers too. One was Michelle Pfeiffer, and one was more Eartha Kitt, and so those were all different too. Those were really cool.
Welcome to the Ken Hazer podcast. We're fan cast.
So you guys have been putting in requests all night. We got to do an official poll of what we would love him to do. Ones that he should just work on. And again, if we can get him on the air, we gotta see if we can do a request we can do on air.
Yeah, where's he from?
I'm sure Rex would know this. Damn.
Yeah, the Ken Hazer Punishments those were fantastic as well. The one, yeah.
I was gonna say I don't know where he's from either. I saw Dave's comment about did I do my X-Men homework this month? No.
Yeah, those he did those a while ago. I don't know that they still have those in stock. Talk to Preston, sorry.
Romero, Julie Newmar. Yeah, we'd have to look those up if we had more of them.
Well, did you do your X-Men homework this month?
No. Definitely didn't do that. I don't know. There's too much. I did get an X-Men book. I take that back. I didn't read it, but I bought one.
There you go.
Ooh.
X of Swords.
I did get one. I did read House and Powers of X, and I'm pretty positive this isn't directly after that. I think after this was Dawn of X. I don't remember though now. I'm sure someone in there knows a lot more than I do.
I do love that that box set of Something is Killing the Children back there. I love just that smile staring back at me.
Oh yeah, I think that one is the.
Yeah, you told the story about that one a couple weeks ago, I think. But yeah,
I don't remember exactly what it was though. Just so I can. Obviously, they have the hardcover, but
yeah.
Our comments. Ron, catch you later. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it. See you, Ron.
Thank you, Ron. Dave,
we got
my video previews. It's really just making sure we have a preset list. I like showing the books that are definitely going to be on the show. And sometimes, like all of our schedules are really crazy, so sometimes they're just hard to plan out. So
yeah, I think they take a lot of prep.
Get back into them, and then they're hard to come up each time. Like if I keep it simple or try to do something with it, make it silly. I don't know. Sometimes I don't love those videos. I'll be honest. Like they're kind of cheesy, but
we love cheesy. Apparently, Dave is unimpressed with your choice of X-Men comics.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I only got it because the shop got it, and I got a really good deal on it. I think I only spent 20. Actually, I think I spent $20 on it.
Wow, for an omnibus? Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, they got it in a trade, and it was just sitting there. And I was like, "Hey, how much you want for this?" And he's like, I'll give it to you for 20. So I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna turn that down."
So we've got about 5 minutes left on the best offer deals. If you
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Good deal.
Nice way rest of the there. That's honestly most of the time we have a majority of the list prepared, and then we got to see. We really try to come up with the best stuff for you guys, the best mega sets, the best statues. Like it's hard. We don't want to bore you. We don't want to bore you either. We don't want to show you something we've shown you a million times.
I mean, that's what's great about this show. That's the selling point of watching this show with all those other claim sale shows streaming, is that you guys don't have like 1,000 comics just waiting and it's going, oh yeah, this is $2, this is $2, this is $2, this is $2. You guys get, curate your list to really special stuff. And that's why, I think that's why you get the loyal viewership, because they know that they tune in, they're going to see something really amazing.
And it's like kind of catered to what they ask for too. So, like John popped in. You got Punisher? Yeah, we got Punisher specifically for you today. So like, that's cool.
We're Rubinstein. If you're talking about the what if Punisher killed Spiderman, I believe John Spilios bought that early in the show.
Yeah, that was the first one. I think it went for 12.
Deal for all 4 of the Ken Hazer covers. Nick, if you can hear me, is there a deal for Ken Hazer? We'll see if he hears that.
Yeah.
I think there's only 2 left, I think, right? Ken Hazer wise?
What do you mean?
Just unsold Ken Hazer books, I think.
It's the Cowboy Bebop and the Walking Dead is still best offer.
But the Iron Man Thanos one got claimed?
Yes, that did get claimed. I should turn that around.
I was gonna say I'm surprised that one didn't get claimed.
The Secret Wars, I think, back there got claimed as well. Oh, and Battlefield too.
Oh, he claimed Battlefield.
Yeah. Creative Keep, what's up, man? It's we are Rexless and Johnless today.
Yeah, they fought to the death before we went live. They didn't make it.
He was talking about the TMT homages.
That's what I thought he meant. What I thought he meant.
I forgot all about those.
But yeah, they're 10 each.
He was hoping for a deal for all 4, I guess. We need Nick. Stop eating strawberries for a second.
He's passed out.
He's just in a coma. No more strawberries. I can't take it.
In these final few minutes, I guess we can tell Creative Keep what the best offers were.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left on those anyway, so we probably.
All right, but again, it's just a few books. The first one was Spider-Gwen, #1, Mark's Brook variant, signed by Mark Brooks, and Lars Mann is currently in the lead at 25. So okay, #2. The second one was Doomsday Clock, #1, CGC graded 9.8. Lars Mann also winning at 35. This one's currently at 35. And then the last best offer was The Walking Dead #192, the final issue, covered by Ken Hazer, and Preston is in the lead at 35. The first TMNT homage cover on Free Comic Book Day was pretty cool. Nice.
I actually didn't participate in Free Comic Book Day this year. I got too busy. Wasn't able to go out.
We all get too busy, I feel like.
Yeah, it happens.
In LA, it's probably a good idea to avoid public spaces anyway, with the way the numbers are going up. They removed the mask mandates, and it's just been getting bad since then.
Creative Keep is wondering what the price is on the Spider-Gwen.
Oh, Spider-Gwen is 25 right now.
It's best offer.
Yeah, it's a best offer book.
Oh, that's awesome, Dave.
Oh, I would love to get to do that. Just again, talk for hours and hours and hours. Here we only have 2.
I was gonna say kind of do that here, but just not as long.
Lars would say if we added like another 10 books to the list when we started, it would make the show flow better. I'm like, if John's here, we are not going to get through as many as we did tonight.
Yeah. John and Rex, sometimes they don't always get through the stuff. But that's okay, because sometimes we'll make sure things are still available.
Creative Kid going up to 30 on the Spider-Gwen. We got 1 minute left if you want to go up on him.
All right.
1 minute. 45 seconds.
The suspense. Lars, man, that makes me want it more. I guess and it's 55. Should we get hold a few more seconds for the lag?
Is that what your clock says? Mine says 55, right?
I see 55 on my clock.
I got 55.
Now. Okay, closed.
All right, Creative Keep got Spider-Gwen. Lars Man got Doomsday, and then Preston got Walking Dead. All the books that are still available tonight, which again we have a few more minutes, so any last minute claims.
And we've completely run out of things to say. So please buy some stuff so we can celebrate you.
I'll admit the show went better than I thought it was going to, because again, even when I'm filling in for somebody, I don't talk much.
I told you it would go good.
Thank you. You have more faith than I did.
You just got to remember that we're just, we're just hanging out and talking. It's nothing different than every day talking to anybody.
And speaking of, I saw some comments earlier that they are looking forward to the Miss Marvel show. Are either of you looking forward to it?
I think any Marvel show now, I look forward to, because like they know how to sell a character for me. They know how to make them relatable, and
I don't
it where they came from. And
I don't know on this side, because they made some pretty drastic changes to her power set. And Kevin Feige tried to explain it away as like, well, her powers came from a certain story arc that they were in when she was created, and that's why she had their powers. And ours is going to be come. Oh man, I'm losing my voice here. Coming from the story arc that we're in, but I'm like, well, the origin of her powers can change without changing her powers. Why? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not happy about. I actually really liked Miss Marvel, the books. I thought she's a good character, and I liked the stories. And I was really looking forward to the show. And I don't know. I'm not just because they changed things, but I just think in general, I'm not as hyped for it like I was when I first saw the trailer. I saw I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Obviously, I'm looking forward to it still, but.
I know that they're trying to sell her to teens now who don't have that big of a connection to her origin comics, which came out in the early 2000s.
I think mid 2000s. I can look that up super quick.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget to stick around for Wednesday Warriors. It's coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, and they're talking about breaking down geek culture. Joey Galvez and Ambrosia. Joey, if you don't know, is the social media manager for Scout Comics. He's really dialed into everything that's going on. Always great commentary with those guys. So it's coming up 9 p.m. Right here in the Experience, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Oh shoot, yeah, I'll give you the link right now. Sorry.
Oh, link for claims. Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, click. Yeah, whenever the link comes up, click on the link, fill out the form with your name, your YouTube name, all your info, what you got, because it makes it easier for me and Rex. And yeah, we make sure we invoice you guys the next day.
Also, we were way off. It came out in 2014.
Oh,
I thought
so
like 2000 doesn't sound right to me. I'm like,
even then, though, I mean, the people who grew up with her are in their 20s now, and they're trying to make a show for teens, I think. About teens, for teens.
I just don't think she had a big popularity to begin with. And
you don't?
No. I mean, I really liked her character in her books, but I mean, Miss Marvel just doesn't really sell.
See, I have seen her in some really great animated cartoons, and I think that's where her popularity stems from, is the Marvel Rising cartoons.
I wouldn't be surprised. She was in the video game too.
Yeah, her and Squirrel Girl actually best friends in the Marvel Rising universe. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess we're all out of time for today. Thanks everybody for coming. We appreciate everything. You showing up every day, not every day, every show, and hanging with us. And it's always great talking with Alec and Amy. Amazing. A round of applause for Amy, everybody. Round.
You guys are too kind. But everyone, check out AR Comics. Check out his channel, and thank you again. It really was a nice show tonight, guys. Thank you to everyone for being here. And well, Ron, I'm sure Ron will be back, but Rex and John, I'm sure we'll both definitely.
It's
be
like
back.
a celebrity couple. It could be Ray-On or something.
Our weird multiverse.
Yeah, another multiverse.
Weird multiverse show, which I guess this one was kind of, in a way. So thank you guys for everything tonight, and see y'all next time.
All right, see y'all Monday. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
There's a super new way to support your friends over at The Experience. Head over to YouTube and send us a super chat, a super sticker, or a super thanks. We'll be super grateful for your support, and then keep an eye out as we launch membership services over on YouTube. It'll be a great way to get first look access at new content and shows before anybody else. Keep your eyes peeled and